We're going to take a road trip up to a little town called Stepantsminda. Not a bad view. Welcome back, everyone. Tbilisi, Georgia. We are back here in Tbilisi, and we're out on the street today. As you can see, I have my trusty backpack once again, because today we're actually going to be taking a little road trip. We haven't done this very often here on our trip. We've only actually rented a car one other time. That was in Argentina when we took a road trip around Bariloche, the beautiful mountains of the region around Bariloche. And since we're in a beautiful mountain region here in Tbilisi, I figured we'd do the same thing. We're going to take a road trip up to a little town called Stepantsminda. That's up in the north, up in the Caucasus Mountains, right along the border with Russia. So, come along. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you want to help out the channel and help it grow, I really would appreciate it. Click on the like button down there, the subscribe button, and the little bell next to it to be notified for when new videos drop. It really helps the channel grow because it's going to help the YouTube algorithm recognize this content and spread it to other YouTube viewers. If you'd like to support the channel monetarily, I would appreciate that as well. You can leave a super thanks by clicking this thanks button here and give a small donation to the channel. I appreciate your support. So back to the video, enjoy. So, Stepantsminda, beautiful like little town up in a big mountain valley. I've seen videos of this place before. I've seen pictures and of like the route up there too, the road to get up there. It's about 3 or 4 hour drive up there, and man, I'm really excited to do this. So we're renting a car here in Tbilisi, pretty near to where the apartment is. And once we get that, we can get on the road. Alright, so we did it. We made it out of Tbilisi. Here's a nice shot of our car. This is going to be our little mule for the trip. It's like a Mazda CX-30. It's nice, it's clean, new. I'm pretty happy about that. We're here at the Carrefour Market, right here in some little town. I don't know where exactly, just outside of Tbilisi, because I wanted to stop and get some road snacks. But man, like, I gotta say, Tbilisi has like a reputation for being like having hectic traffic, crazy drivers, and it was pretty hectic getting out of Tbilisi. Not so much because like the drivers were crazy. Definitely have nothing on Lima, Peru. Oh, Lima still holds the crown for crazy traffic and crazy drivers, but kind of hectic because there's a lot of like roundabouts and highway exit interchanges and stuff where, like, if you don't know what lane you're supposed to be in, you could end up going in the wrong direction. And I did that a couple of times, but managed to make it out. And now we're basically on this road right here. It's just a 2-lane, one in each direction road that will take us all the way to Stepantsminda. It's about 140 kilometers. And then we're there. And hopefully there's going to be a lot of cool stuff to see along the way. Anyway, time to get some snacks, and then we'll get back on the road. All right, we did it. We got snacks. We have road snacks. Got Fricks chips. These are like a Georgian brand. Caucasus chips, potato chips. They're really good. Got a drink. Fuse tea, iced tea. Some little salami snacks. And some Haribo gummies. So we are all set for our trip. This should, I think, be enough snacks for us to keep us fueled along the road to Stepantsminda. Anyway, we're gonna hit the road. Let's go. All right, our first stop along the way here in this beautiful, beautiful spot. Right here on the side of the road. There's our little mule. Beautiful. A couple of stray dogs hang out here. There actually some people have built little dog houses, which is kind of nice. And these beautiful hills that we see all around Tbilisi are starting to get taller, transition into more mountain-like. Seems to be some sort of a dam maybe, or a little spillway over here, but wanted to stop here to check out this. I saw this on the map. This is the Monument of 300 Agravians, and unfortunately my internet is not working up here on my phone, so I can't actually look this up more information beyond just I know what it's called, but it's very cool. I will try to cut in some more information on a voiceover once I know exactly what this thing is. But
the Monument to the 300 Auragians is actually dedicated to 300 soldiers, Highlanders from the Aragvi Valley, who fought in the Battle of Tbilisi here in 1795, defending Tbilisi against an invading Qajar army from what is now modern-day Iran.
It's cool. This is a really cool thing to have right here by the side of the road. It's huge too. It's gigantic. Very cool. All right, our first stop done. Take another beautiful view. You can actually see from here down there in the valley. There are some little houses. It's like a little village down there. Very, very cool. This road along the way up to Stepantsminda is just like, there's tons of little villages along the way, just little towns dotted like along the road, which is really cool. Some cool stuff to see. There are some places actually also where you can take like a little road off, a smaller road, like a little dirt road even, and out you know, like along those roads. There's some other stuff to see. Maybe we'll be able to do that here. And things that we miss on our way up in video part 1. This is going to be a 2-part video road trip. We can catch them maybe on the way back. Here along the road, this really beautiful spot with the mountains. Beautiful blue sky today. We picked an excellent 2 days, I think, weather-wise, to do this. And I just wanted to show, we've been driving along this river. This river has been running alongside the road for the last many kilometers. And there's lots of places along the way, little rafting companies, where people, I guess, are doing whitewater rafting down this river. So something you can do. We're not going to do it because, frankly, I think you need more than just one person to do it. So I'm not going to be able to do that. But just wanted to stop here for a moment, take a look. This beautiful landscape, this beautiful river that we've been driving along. I've been seeing beautiful views of it the whole way. And up the road a little bit, about, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 more kilometers, there's a town. Pasanoari, and in that town there's a bunch of restaurants, and it's getting around lunchtime, so I'm pretty hungry. So I think we're gonna head up. We'll stop in Pasanoari, see what's there in the town, we'll get something to eat, and then we'll continue on from there up to Stepantsminda. So just finished lunch here in Pasanoari. Beautiful spot. All the beautiful mountains out in the distance now. The whole way here so far, all the mountains we've been seeing have been lower green mountains like this, but off in the distance, out there on the horizon, you can see snow-capped mountains. And that's where we're heading. In fact, the whole area around Stepantsminda and all that up there is up a higher elevation, up near snow-capped mountains. In fact, we're going to be heading past a place called Gunauri, and that's a ski resort that's really popular up here. It'll probably be the next place that we actually stop. We're going to go through some crazy switchbacks to get up the mountain on the way there. We're actually more than halfway now here in Pasanoari, so we'll stop, I think, at Gunari. There's some really cool stuff to see around there, and then we'll make our way on the final leg out to beautiful Stepantsminda. This place, by the way, where we had lunch, garden restaurant, was delicious. All right, here we go. So up at the top of all of those switchbacks, finally got up to the very top. And up here there is this amazing, absolutely amazing viewpoint. Look at this. It's incredible mountains. You can see down there a little village. Beautiful mountains. The river running down through there with all of these snowmelt springs that run down into the river. You can see them right there, like running down and feeding the river. And you can see some of the switchbacks over there that we just came up. We started all the way down at the bottom there by the river. Absolutely beautiful spot. And over there on the other side up by the road, you can see there's like a cross, a monument up there with those snow-capped mountains behind. And the snow-capped mountains that you see out there in the distance over there, that is, I think, the peaks of the ski resort, or at least where the ski resort is going to be, I think. Gunauri. But I wanted to stop here on our way there. It's just beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Alright, time to hit the road. We have arrived here in Stepantsminda, and I am sitting on the steps out behind the guest house where I'm staying for the night, and in the backyard, this is the view. Not a bad view to wake up to in the morning. But right now, it is afternoon, mid-afternoon, late afternoon. I think I'm going to take a little time to rest, and then maybe I think we should drive down into the center of Stepantsminda, try and find a little something to eat. But take one last look at this beautiful view. Alright, see you soon.
So we did end up going down into the town to get ourselves some dinner. I didn't actually put it in the video here because it was very dark and the video footage did not really come through great. But man, thinking back as I'm sitting here editing this video over all the things that we saw on our drive up here to Stepantsminda, it's just an absolutely beautiful drive, and we're going to see a lot more here around Stepantsminda in the area north of Stepantsminda, and on our drive back, like I mentioned before, we're definitely going to be able to catch some of the things that we missed on the way up. What a great road trip, honestly. A really fun drive, a really beautiful drive up here to Stepantsminda. But make sure you check in for part 2, where we see a lot of very beautiful and very cool stuff around here in Stepantsminda, and also some very cool stuff on our drive back down to Tbilisi. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.